remember a time in my life when they were speaking about getting rid of grades, and I didn't have children yet at the time, but I thought, well, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Like, how do you evaluate these children? And then even when I was teaching, when I finally got into teaching, and I was like, grades were everything. And this is where I learned where that part of my life, it was results truly over effort. And I when my kids got into school, I started to learn and understand the benefits, and like you just said, how a child feels when they're assigned a grade, whether it be letter or number, and how it makes them feel, and how there is a way to get rid of those. What came to mind when you said all this, Leah, was it's the institutions of higher learning that are requiring that, it seems. Like it's the universities and colleges that are basically saying, well, we don't know whether to let this student into our university because we have certain grade levels that they have to achieve. So for example, when I went into education and university, you had to have an 80 average coming out of high school. How do you do that without grades? Now, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because I think that's a completely different discussion. But
I'll come back on the show. We can talk
yeah,
about it.
absolutely. We should have a second sequel.